All right, GunoCast episode number 3. We've got Connor, Chris, Marlon, Brandon, and today we're just gonna do kind of an overview of everything going on in the Marvel universe. But before we get started, I saw a clip of somebody going live the other day, and I just thought I'd share it with you guys.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe to GunoCast. Let me show you my talent.
What's your talent, bro? Did that just happen?
First things first, is season 0.0 good? Is it good? What do we think about it, basically?
It's not bad. I think White Fox is a good addition to the strategist. I don't know. I like playing her. She's actually not that bad, contradictory to what everybody was saying, especially after she got that buff.
Yeah, she's a pretty cool healer, I'd say.
I played her before the buff. She's pretty okay. She just has a satisfying kit.
What does her ult do? I still don't know.
Oh,
Does it just like heal?
Yeah, it heals, but if you do damage, it heals more, and you get heals
Yes?
yourself. Yeah, if you deal damage.
I thought
So it's not just like a healing bot ult like Invis or Luna.
Well, that's pretty cool. I'm tired of the heal bot ults. We don't need any more of those.
Yeah, I like how each healer they get more and more creative. You know.
Yeah.
And right now, the nerf on Cap was pretty bad. Taking away his animation cancel. That's my only complaint about the season.
They keep doing Cap dirty.
I mean, I feel like it wasn't even intended for him to have that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just part of his kit though. Sort of like Spider-Man, where like he just needs it, you know.
Cause right now they took away his animation cancel. He's not really that good no more.
Well, I saw a clip where I think if you just use your melee only, you do more damage than if you were to throw your shield or anything like that. So I feel like they might have fixed it, like added something to like balance out getting rid of the animation cancel.
They did. He went from 40 to 45 damage.
Okay, well that's not that bad then.
And what's it called? What do you think about Wi-Fi thing added in general? Like a no-name character that is like kind of not a NetEase original, because she did exist in a mobile game before.
It's NetEase mobile though.
And
So,
yeah, it's
it's
a
literally
NetEase
the
mobile
same
game.
thing.
I'm okay with it every now and then, but I think for the most part they should try to stick to like, you know, like mainstream characters, you know.
But I feel like if they keep going mainstream characters, by like in like 2 years, they're gonna have like no more characters left, and they're gonna be adding Big Wheel and the Wall.
Blackheart.
Blackheart's in no. If you read Ghost Rider, you would know Blackheart.
Dude, they have like a million characters though. I feel like it's fine if they just go normal.
Yeah, I would love a big Bertha in the game. You know, like it's not necessarily a bad thing to like have not deeper, but like more niche characters. You know.
Yeah, as long as they balance it out with like a B-lister or like an A-lister, like how they're doing this season.
No,
They're adding White
Catwoman's not an
Fox.
A-lister.
She's a B-lister.
She's not even a C-lister. She's a fucking D-lister.
No,
She's not a D-lister.
She's like C plus.
She's like C to B. Because if you know Spider-Man, you know Black Cat.
Bro, you think Spider-Man villains and you don't think Black Cat. You just
Well,
think,
obviously,
who
she doesn't really count
who
as
does
a villain.
Spider-Man be clapping?
Well, Black Cat. Everybody knows about Black Cat.
Okay, bro.
If you know about Spider-Man, you
It's
know
not
about
like
Black Cat.
that's like the equivalent to like.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you know Spider-Man like well enough, you know Black Cat. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like more people know Black Cat than like Jackal, or, like Tombstone.
No, that's like Whiplash to Iron Man.
Took you long enough.
I feel like more people know Black. I guess because Spider-Man is more popular than Iron Man, so more people are gonna know about Black Cat than Whiplash. You know, I don't think it's like a fair
Yeah,
comparison.
but you can do more with like Whiplash than you can with Black Cat. Like, bro, Black Cat's
Mm.
kid
Oh.
is just gonna be fucking meow and scratching and fucking.
Oh,
So she's just gonna be dive. I call her next to be dive.
we don't know her kit yet.
She's dive.
Yeah. All right. Do you guys think that they're trying to remove animation cancel from every hero because they removed Invisible animation cancel, they removed Caps, and they removed another animation cancel after that. So you think they're removing every
What?
animation cancel?
What animation cancel did Invis have?
Like she could animation cancel her like forward or her pull and push.
I don't even know, bro.
I didn't even know she had that. I don't think it really makes that big of a difference.
I think they should remove all the animation cancels.
But if
can.
they do that, then Spider-Man's whole kit is completely gutted because
No.
half her shit is animation cancel.
Yeah, but there's like they could give him like an ability where like they did this. I hate to keep bringing up Overwatch, but in Overwatch, Mercy used to be able like when you would fly to someone, you used to be able to like do this glitch where you would go really high, and then they fixed it, but they just made it part of her actual kit. Like they made it a real ability. So I would love it if they did that instead of making it like a niche like bug.
Yeah, I mean, it was never intended for the game, so why should they keep it? You know what I mean? I think the strangest reload thing count as an animation cancel.
Yeah, it does.
I
His
mean-
whole kit is based off animation cancels too, but they could
That's
make
true.
it where like they could just make it a real part of his kit instead of like this like underground niche thing, you know?
I don't know. I think animation cancels should be in the game. Like a lot of games have like if you ever play For Honor, that game's pure animation cancel, and it's just like how stuff goes.
Yeah.
So I think to like get rid of like specifically target like caption and having taken away, the caption known for animation cancels, and like if it wouldn't be in the game for as long as it did if it wasn't intended.
Yeah.
But isn't For Honor like a game built on like fast responses? Like you can't really have a long drawn out animation. Like that's kind of the point.
Yeah, but I think just like regardless, both games deserve to have animation cancels. Like you should be able to pump fake something. I mean, you bring up Siege, you can pump fake anything in Siege.
Well, there's not really animation cancel in Siege. We really don't need an animation cancel in Siege. But the people are saying they're trying to remove it so they can like make the skill gap between like pro players and like casual players.
There's
'Cause
already gonna. There's always
In
gonna
this
be
game,
skill
they cater to casual players more than they cater to competitive. Because more people play casual in this game than competitive.
but that's just
you know?
not fair.
Yeah,
A really good cap should be deserved to like do more stuff than a bad cap.
I know.
Neighbors tweaking.
Well, yeah, I don't think they should get rid of animation cancel because they should obviously have a skill gap. Because if everybody played the same, the game will get boring. You know, you have those good Spider-Man out there, and then you have your shittier Spider-Man. Like it feels more rewarding when you learn all this stuff. You know.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like when it's a combo with Spider-Man, like takes like a long time. Like you can't like immediately be good with Spider-Man. That's why like animation cancels are like important because like you could just swing around and go 0-8, or you can be like an actual good Spider-Man.
Is that why you're 0-8?
No, I'll never 0-8.
You're lying your ass off.
These are
You were like
decent
0-6,
Spider-Man.
like what was it, last night? No.
I'll send a screenshot of my stats.
He's a pretty decent Spider-Man. It's
No,
just
he's not.
Spider-Man keeps getting nerfed.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
Not enough nerfs. Just remove him at this point.
Another problem people have been complaining about recently is, are they making characters more goonable? This isn't just for the women. This is also for the men too. So recently in I think it was the Psylocke Disco skin, they made her thighs bigger, and then the Luna skin, they made her boobs bigger, and then the new Neighbor skin, they made his bulge bigger, and where is it? Picture. They made the hips on Cloak and Dagger larger.
You know, this
Yeah,
wasn't even a topic until Chris brought it up. Like I could have gone my whole life without thinking about like how goonable the characters are.
It's a Guno cast. Come on, man.
I mean, I don't pay attention to like the boob size of Cloak and Dagger. Like I mean,
Lies.
yeah.
Good lie. If you tell me you didn't notice that hip growth, that's like a 20% hip growth.
I genuinely didn't even notice it until Chris brought it up. I'm so serious.
Yeah, but now do you see it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and you would have saw it.
You also saw if you saw the skin.
Anyways, while I was conducting my research, I think Chris is correct because there's like a little gap between the thighs.
It's called thigh gap.
It's gone.
Marlon, next episode's at your house, bro.
Yeah, why do we got a trolley in the background, dog?
We have no idea what's going on in my neighborhood.
We're gonna get kidnapped.
63rd is going
Yeah,
crazy.
this is on some Pennywise shit.
What the
Oh yeah, they got out. We're done.
Uh,
They're coming up in here.
Alright, we're gonna cut this.
no,
No,
it's
keep
not.
it-
It's
that's
staying
staying
in.
in.
It's staying in.
This is great.
What do you think about them making the characters more cool?
Hey, you're not going to hear any complaints from me about characters being more goonable. And honestly, I gotta say, I'm glad they're doing it for the men too, because there's a lot of female rivals
Yeah.
characters.
Characters.
I mean, players. There's a lot of female rivals players, and you know, us men have
We have a lot to
we've
go
been getting
through.
spoiled a lot, you know,
Yeah.
and the women just they haven't been getting.
Why
enough,
didn't they make the Weapon X Wolverine skin naked? That would have been comic accurate. Come
I mean,
on.
it's
What are we doing?
goonable enough as it is.
I will say after Guang saw Gwenpool cosplay, he's gonna get one.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
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 We're definitely getting Gwenpool in the future as her own hero.
Yeah. Name words for all the female gooners out there.
Not really. Namor's a gross
Namor's-
man. He's a gross man.
Okay. Well, he has a bigger penis, so
He's
obviously-
got-
They did it with the
obviously-
Daredevil Born Again skin too.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta beat that.
Namor's got a big tentacle, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I just automated, yeah.
Nobody laughed.
All right, we have exclusive gameplay from us, folks. A Black Cat.
Oh,
Ignore the quality.
120p.
I had a Russian spy go into the NetEase servers to steal this. They don't really got a lot. So apparently, oh my god! Look at those pixels.
Chris, how am I even supposed to tell what is going on?
she's Loba.
She can is that
I
stealing?
could only make out the fish.
She can buy abilities with coins.
So it's like Deadpool, but
Not really.
Loba. Well, she's upgrading.
I like
She's
how it
gonna
looks
have
like
different
lattice,
kit.
so it looks
Yeah,
like
yeah, it
it's
does.
painted.
It looks like it's pay to win, but probably isn't.
I bet it is.
There's a fish. There's a fire. There's a gladiator symbol.
It's different upgrades. It's like
Oh, yeah.
choosing how you want to play.
So maybe she's gonna be I don't know, choose your own character, or choose your own
That's-
fighter.
They just need to make normal characters.
Yeah, I don't really like that.
No,
I feel like that one character like that is enough, and that's even Deadpool is pushing it. You know, like Deadpool's so gimmicky and weird.
I kind of like when they get creative. Like Strange, for example, he's the first ever character in a hero shooter to do that.
To teleport?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
with a
within
portal.
reason, but we don't need a freaking item shop loadout for every character. You know?
I think it's cool that they're doing more creative stuff. You know.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being creative, but I have a problem with Deadpool. His book takes too long to pull out, and it's like you can't upgrade until you've cleared the fight, and sometimes you need that your little spinny thing to heal your teammates, because without it you only have one low ability. So it's it's shit like that just makes it these characters are annoying to play with.
Yeah.
This one does look like it takes forever though.
Like you're mid fight, you really gonna pull out a whole item shop.
Yeah, this takes up literally your entire HUD, and there's probably an animation to go with it too. So it's just
She definitely has a melee because look, you can see the infinity sign on the bottom left.
She can't shoot. So really, what is she gonna do? She's 250 HP in a melee.
350, but that's
350?
that's an overshield.
Yeah, that's overshield. That's overshield. 100 minus 100.
So she probably will be 250. She might.
no, I think she's 300. I think it says 350 out of 300.
I think that is out of 300. So maybe she probably has died because those dies have 300 HP.
Yeah.
Boring fist.
Yeah.
I think
Fist
how much
is
does DD
275.
have?
Did he 250?
No, I think it has more than that.
Hey Siri.
That got nerfed.
Hey Siri.
That's only 50 minus 50.
How much health does
I think
Daredevil
the
have
nerf is
in Marvel
overshield.
Rivals?
I think it's a nerf overshield.
325.
325.
Wow.
Well, I hope her overshield isn't annoying because if you go against a really good magic player and they're just spinning around doing hell damage to you, you can't kill her because your overshield is crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Bucky.
Yeah, Bucky's
Bucky-
annoying with that too.
Bucky's overshield is pretty annoying. I don't know why they gave Bucky overshield out of all the DPS.
Bucky gets overshield for every ability.
Yeah, and he gets to reload too. It's
Yeah.
pretty broken.
He was way more broken season 0 when he had the rocket team up and you could just infinite ammo.
Yeah.
And his thing used to 2-tap back in the day.
I feel like nobody ever used that right though. All the
Yeah,
rockets
people
that
just
play with
throw
that
shit
shit,
in the
yeah, they
middle
would
of
just
the
throw it literally 50 feet away from Bucky.
Now that would be crazy, but back then everyone was a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when DPS Jeff used to exist,
Oh, man.
and then they nerfed his damage output. So, in this new season, the main villain is Wilson Fisk.
Kingpin.
Yeah, the Kingpin. Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, is the main villain, and he probably is going to get added to the future. He's obviously going to be a tank. And over here in the pictures that we have of him, there's more, but this is like the only one I could get of his ability. He can use his. I knew he was going to come with his cane, with his ruby, and he uses that to like put a shield, kind of like Winston.
No,
I don't know if it would be placeable. Maybe he could take it with him.
that'd be
Kind of OP, but
They better give him the physique from Into the Spider-Verse, where
They
his
did.
shoulders are above his
he's
head.
massive. He's
So
massive,
creepy,
but
though.
he's not as big as Spider-Verse, where like he takes up the whole frame.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna have punching. Punching's probably gonna be a huge part of his kit. And then I hope his cane shoots out like a red beam, like it's like 10 meters, kind of like Emma's
Yeah.
thing. Like you can put triangle and start shooting. I don't know what's going on out there either.
He made me so mad, and I've only seen season 1 of Netflix Daredevil, but I really thought he was annoying. He was such a baby. He was like, Vanessa. He was like, and then he would just like crash out and start crying, and it was like, dude, are you serious?
Every scene as he goes like, "When I was a boy."
Yeah, when I was a boy, I killed my dad with a hammer, and then I smashed Vladimir with a car door. Vanessa, you know, he's just like Murdoch.
What do you think about his kit? What would be his ult? I feel like they had to get creative with that.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Kind of like how they got creative with Bucky's ult, you know, where because he doesn't have that in any of the comics where it's like thing turns into tentacles.
Yeah, I would like it if it was sort of like,
Hulks.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say, like a variation of the Hulk.
Or he's
Oh,
popped
we save
someone's
people?
head.
They also did reveal in the same comics where they showed the hood. They showed the orb. He's like a niche, not Daredevil, Ghost Rider villain. I barely know him. I just know he's his eyeball. His head is an eyeball. It's a giant eyeball. And they also
Dupe.
no.
Oh, wait, Dupe has 2 eyes, huh? Oh, never mind.
Duke should be a hero in the game one day. But anyways, they showed the orb, but most importantly, they showed the lizard. The lizard would be cool. I think he would probably play. I don't think he would play like the Hulk
Help me crawl.
because if he could like go back to Dr. Connors, who would just have one arm. You see a dude with one arm running around.
His ult should be where he turns everyone into a lizard.
His Hulk, he should be a bigger lizard.
Yeah, that's kind of boring, but
It's kind of copying the Hulk.
just imagine if his ult was like everyone around him gets turned into a lizard and then they fight for
Yo,
his
like,
team
kind of
briefly.
like, I forgot what game it was, but like, you could like turn people into chickens.
Oh,
And
when they
have,
die?
like- yeah, when they die.
That battle royale game?
Yeah. That'd be lit. And they like everybody has to like scramble to live. That'd be hella cool.
Yeah, that's
Well, there you go, Marvel Rivals. Bong bong.
I
You know what to do.
don't think they're doing that.
we're trademarking this idea.
But yeah, I hope he does climb. It'll be cool to see him climb. And
Climb and just crawl.
yeah.
Oh, he can. What game is it that someone crawls and like knocks you over? Oh, Battlefront too, like Gugus.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
You can CC by crawling, like
that'd
knock
be
you over.
Yeah.
tight.
And then you see him like scurrying around and
Yeah.
shit.
That would be cool.
He,
Battlefront 2, shout out.
I don't know. I didn't get the picture. I forgot to get the picture because I saw it last night. But he kind of looks. You guys, have you seen the lizard in the Spider-Man 2, the PS5 game?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like that, but like smaller. Like he has the spikes on his back, like that. But I don't know
I
if
hope
it's
he has a lab coat too. I hope they're
not. Well, he was in a prisoner jumpsuit, so they probably will give him a lab
Yeah.
coat. They'll make it either. They got more comics recently with their default design. Well, if he came out during season 0, it would be like hella over design. They give him like lines on his pants and his lab coat.
Thank you.
What the
There, Devil Dinosaur, and most importantly, Cyclops is coming out next season. Cyclops is probably going to be DPS, and Devil Dinosaur is going to be a tank. And I've seen a lot of people complaining that because right now in the files it just says Devil Dinosaur, and usually it's either Moon Boy or Moon Girl, like on top of Devil Dinosaur, like riding him. They have the textures for that right here. We have Moon Girl right here. That's the hair, and I'm pretty sure that's her helmet, and that's the.
What am I looking at?
This
Yeah.
is the
I
texture.
can't make heads or tails of this.
This is the dinosaur like tail, and then I'm pretty sure it's just like Moon Girl's
It's like a Sando
helmet.
stem.
This is just like their textures. Moon Girl's coming with Devil Dinosaur. She's probably just gonna be like, I don't know. I'm not gonna do the motion because it look weird.
It's just like how
Come on,
Panini's-
bro.
But
It's like
she's
how
probably gonna be
Panini's-
like writing like that, and then probably like that. It's gonna be like 2 in 1, kinda, not really.
It's just like Penny.
Dude, what the hell is going on right now? Honestly, the only reason I know Devil Dinosaur is because he was in the Lego Avengers game.
Yeah.
And
I
then
only know Devil Dinosaur because of
and Moon Girl and Devil
yeah,
Dinosaur have their own
because
show,
of yeah.
like animation show for kids. But I'm more excited for Cyclops.
Yeah, you're right. The Lego game. It's just the DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more excited for Cyclops, obviously, because I'm a huge X-Men fan. But they're gonna do something. Well, obviously, it's gonna be like the Fortnite minigun where you shoot too long and it overheats. They're gonna do that with his eyes, probably.
Ooh, that's good. What if he's your loads real quick? What if he just like grabs a little white?
Like where people have glasses go like that.
Yeah.
And then I hope for his ult, like he jumps up hella high, and in the X-Men 97, in the first episode where he comes down, like a giant beam, like of his his eye
What
beam.
if it's like the same radius as like Invis's ult, and it's just like a stationary ult where he just does that for like a good 5 seconds, and so no one can stay on point.
I think it's gonna be more. There's this I forgot what X-Men comic it was. He's like there's a bunch of Sentinels around him, and then he's like, leave my home, like around the X-Mansion. He takes off his goggles and everything goes red, and all the X-Men or all the Sentinels are just evaporated. I think it's gonna be like that, kind of like a Wanda ult. Like if you're in the radius, you're getting evaporated, you know. In this one picture right here, with fists ousted and Manhattan free, Rogue and Jean grab a coffee at a nostalgic spot from their school. Days to reminisce, and basically.
Is your reading comprehension?
Dude, we're not picking you for popcorn.
L reader.
They get a sudden shockwave blast from Alchemex. You guys remember Alchemex from Spider-Verse? That's where Olivia Octavius works
Oh
at.
my god. Oh yeah.
Where the collider was.
Yeah.
And then a woman eerily similar to Jean Grey watches from a distance. But apparently this dude got it wrong, and it was similar to Rogue. So the only person similar to Rogue is Captain Marvel, because that's where Rogue stole her power. So maybe Captain Marvel is going to come soon into the game.
Hopefully not.
Either Captain Marvel, either Captain Marvel or his mistake was not a mistake and it's Battle Empire.
I hope. Well, Battle Empire is going to be probably a legendary skin in the Battle Pass. I hope the Goblin Queen skin comes out. I've been asking for that since.
You know what I want? I want animated skins.
Like X-Men
Like
97?
how, yeah, like but I want like how Fortnite does it. Where,
Like
details
cel-shaded?
and everything, yeah.
They could probably do that with Spider-Verse, Ben Reilly,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, like
Make
where
them
he's
all,
hella.
yeah.
You probably do that one day. They can do it because they do pixelated
They do pixel, yeah. They do other
skins
stuff
for
like that.
Venom and
That'd be dope.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But it probably is Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's gonna probably come out in season 9 or something like that.
Hopefully
Season
Captain
9.
Marvel and Kingpin.
They need to add fucking the Goblin Queen skin. I've been asking for that since Jean came out. I'm wanting that. It's one of my favorite. And then it has to be legendary because the fire effects have to be green and purple and stuff like that.
Due to the editor's sanity, this episode is going to be split into 2 parts. The next half will come out soon. Also, our videos do better when they are around 30 to 40 minutes.